Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I'm in my last semester of my senior year of college at art school, so you can imagine I'm pretty busy and stressed out all the time. But I did reach out to this company, My Artscape, recently because I wanted to do a review for them, and I also needed to put out a new video because I've been getting a couple subscribers every couple of days and I haven't put out anything new. So for a review today, I hope this is fitting in frame, I am reviewing My Artscape's watercolor brush set. I reached out to My Artscape and within an hour actually, they got back to me and said that they would be happy to send me a set of their 15-piece short handle brushes for free so I could review them. So this is what we're doing. So disclaimer, did not pay for these, was not paid to do this review, which is sent to me in the obligation that I do a review for them. So here we go. It comes in a very nice little box. It looks like a little gift box, which is so sweet and really nice if you're gonna give this as a present for an artist in the family. And it comes, when you open the box, we've got a thank you from, this is Rob, the co-founder. And then it's got some brush tips, like always wash your brushes before use, which I have just done. Brushes come with, especially synthetic, I'm not sure about real hair like Kolinsky and sable hair and stuff, but synthetic brushes will often come with this binder or a glue of some sort, some kind of substance on the tips. I think it's to keep them in their shape while they're getting bounced around in transportation all the time, but I could be wrong, but it is there. Just basic tips about what you should be doing with your brushes and cleaning. Rinse off remaining acrylic and watercolor paint with lukewarm water and mild soap. Of course, you get a contact us, so their customer service is absolutely amazing. Love it. They gave me the choice to pick what color I wanted, and of course I chose pink because that's my brand. It comes in a really nice travel case, and there are your brushes, and as you can tell, they're all very wet because I was just using them. Just washing them off. My first impressions with these are, first of all, the price. You get 15 brushes, watercolor / acrylic brushes, for $27.97 US. That is amazing. There are lots of synthetic brush packs, variety packs and all that you can buy in art stores and online. First of all, none of them come with the awesome travel thing, because what I'm using right now to travel with my brushes is like an old t-shirt that I wrap up. So to have this is really nice because I know that they won't get bent, because these ones still gonna get bent. The second thing about these is just the variety of size and shape. You've got the filbert brushes, you've got some flatheads, you've got some of these like ones that are cut to the side, you've got this rake brush, you've got a fan brush, and you've got a liner, or a rigger sometimes called, which that's amazing. A lot of these brush packs that you see in the stores just don't have this kind of variety. And I mean, what I'm mostly excited for is this giant 12 round. That looks pretty nice. All of them are labeled, which is great. And so the thing about this, so you can pull them up, you go like down like this, and then you can stand them up. So you can actually get them out. And I'll actually put a photo of what this looks like in the video.
Hey everyone, so I'm just gonna talk over my speed paint a little bit about these My Artscape brushes. So I've had about a week or two now to use them since I filmed this video. I did this so I could get an understanding for how well these brushes really work, other than just my first impressions. So in this painting, this is my first thing I'm ever painting with these brushes besides some tester sheets. And I think it went pretty well. So first I want to talk about the tip retention. The tip retention of these brushes is amazing. They really do hold their tip and their form and their shape, just like My Artscape claims that they do. So definitely an A+ on that, an A+ on the coverage. The amount of water that they hold is amazing. I have honestly no problem with these brushes at all. I really have a pickiness for synthetic brushes, and these are just so nice, including the case. Like, the case is just a lifesaver because I never have to worry about my brush tips getting bent or getting hurt while I'm transporting them. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm in art school, so I live off campus and I travel back and forth, so having this case and this container to carry my brushes around, it's really helpful. I did end up taking a couple of the brushes out of the case and replacing them with my giant mop brush that I have and my two sable hair brushes. But I just took out two brushes that I knew I would never really use and slipped those in instead. But my main use is these brushes now. They're so large, and I love large brushes for my work, which I think is why I love these brushes so much. It's just the variety of size. So I can definitely work with my large brushes and lay in large blocks of color. And I have those detail brushes for when I need to add a couple details. And that is very commendable on my Artscape's part, because it's really hard to get a wide variety of brushes in and have them all work well. As for a couple cons, a few things that I noticed were my large filbert brush that I'm using right here tends to be a little loose. None of the other brushes are loose, but this one, the gold part kind of separates from the handle. It has never come apart, it's never completely separated, but it is noticeable while I'm painting it, and you might even notice me playing with it in the speed paint. It's just me messing around with it. Another thing I noticed is that the case smells. It smells like chemical. It smells like any kind of like factory made kind of plastic canvas. I think that smell will go away, but I did notice it while I was painting, and for a minute I thought maybe my paints got moldy or there was some kind of like fermenting in my paint water, but it ended up being the case, and I found that out. But that is okay. That's something I can totally overlook. It's nothing bad at it. It's not overwhelming. It wouldn't, if you're sensitive to smells like me, it wouldn't bother you. You would just notice. God, I can't say enough of good things about these brushes. They hold a lot of pigment, which is great. A lot of cheap synthetic brushes tend to not hold a lot of pigment, and they also won't hold a lot of water, so you end up with just paint that's not laying down the way you want. So that's sort of my review on the My Artscape 15-piece brush set for watercolor. I'm gonna order their acrylic set because, I mean, I trust their brushes and I've heard good things about their paints, so I'm gonna give it a go. Maybe I'll do a review on those too. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope the review was helpful. If you have any other questions about the brushes, let me know. I've probably used them a lot longer since this video went up, and have a great day!